Wondering what to pack for a trip to Curaçao? We spent 4 nights on this colorful Dutch Caribbean island, staying in boutique hotels, checking out the amazing beaches, and wandering around the colorful local sites. And we did it all in just a carry-on. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what I packed for Curaçao as a minimalist. And I'll show you what I think you should pack too if you're planning a trip to Curaçao. All right, let's start with our travel outfit. And I try to pick a travel outfit that is going to be comfortable, not too hot when I land, and something that I could possibly re-wear while I'm in that destination if I need to. And for our trip to Curaçao, my travel outfit was actually this hot pink Amazon jumpsuit. Before you say a jumpsuit on a plane, what about the bathroom? Hear me out. Now, I actually like a lot of jumpsuits on planes because I don't like jeans and it's too hot for jeans when you land. And I want to be a little more put together than like leggings or sweatpants. So this is super comfy and it's lightweight. So as long as you pick a jumpsuit that you can just pull down to go to the bathroom, you should be good to go. This thing is so loose and comfy. Plus the ankles are elastic, so there's no pants to be dragging on the nasty bathroom floor. And something like this, I could wear out again on my trip to Curaçao. So that saves me some space. For your travel outfit, you're gonna want a pair of shoes and some sort of jacket or button up. For shoes, I always choose a pair of sneakers because I don't want to wear open-toed sandals or flip-flops through the airport and on the plane. And that can be anything from a simple pair of slip-ons like these white Keds that I have to a regular pair of tennis shoes or running shoes. This way you have a pair of closed-toe shoes when you're walking around the airport and when you're on the plane itself, but also this gives you a pair of sneakers to go out sightseeing in. And if you're somebody that's planning on doing a lot of like hiking and athletic activities, then in that case, I would definitely wear your actual sneakers that you want to wear on those activities. And this is going to save you room in your suitcase because sneakers can be bulky. Now, I always wear some sort of denim jacket or a button-up as part of my travel outfit for a couple of reasons. For one, you might be leaving when it's cold outside and you don't want to wear a heavy coat to the airport to go to a tropical destination. A jacket like this will get you out of the house and to your Uber successfully. And of course, temperatures fluctuate on the plane. This gives you a layer if it's cold, or you can take it off if it gets hot. And surprisingly, especially during winter months, a lot of tropical destinations can be kind of cool and breezy at night, so it's nice to have an additional layer you can put on if that's the case. Now, this is kind of a heavy jacket, so I would probably wear this traveling during the winter months. But if I'm traveling during the warmer months, I'll probably wear something more like one of these button-ups. And yes, I will link everything that I'm showing you here down below. And if that item is no longer available, I'll put something comparable in the links for you to check out. All right, for our actual vacation wear, we're gonna wanna go casual, comfortable, breezy, and lightweight. And for our 4-day trip, here are the 4 dresses that I packed. Now, personally, I picked breezy maxi dresses because I hate shorts and pants, but also I choose them because they can do double duty. You can wear them sightseeing during the day and to dinner at night. Now, if you're not a dress person, don't worry. Cute jean shorts with colorful tops or even comfortable athleisure pieces work totally fine during the day when you're exploring. Just throw in a couple slightly dressier options for dinners out. And since Curaçao is so colorful, I picked vibrant colors in pinks and blues that match the vibe and also stand out very well in photos and videos. Now, if you've watched any of my other packing guides, you're gonna see this Amazon maxi dress over and over because I am so obsessed with it, and it's the perfect vacation dress anywhere tropical you want to go. And I brought it in 3 colors. We have it in hot pink, we have it in light pink, and then we also have it in light blue. And literally, that's how much I love this dress. It has adjustable spaghetti straps, it's maxi length, and it also has pockets. So yes, this is one of my favorite dresses, and you're gonna see me in this dress over and over and over if you watch any of our travel vlogs. The only thing to keep in mind with this dress is it is quite long. Hard to see here, but I'm 5'7", and the bottom of the dress like brushes the tops of my feet. But you totally could take the bottom and tie it up higher on your leg in a knot, and that would make it a little bit shorter for you. All right, and here is that dress in my 3rd color. I am just literally obsessed with it. And then the 4th dress I brought was the Free People Hot Shot maxi dress. This dress also has pockets and a side slit. And I would say this is more like calf length on me. And it's really cute because you've kind of got like this bra top inside, and then the sides and the back show some skin. This is going to be more pricey because it's Free People, but I love these dresses. They're cute and they're still kind of casual. So yes, those are the only 4 dresses I brought, and I wore them sightseeing during the day and to dinner in the evening, and they worked perfectly fine. That was all I needed. But I know you may need more options than that, or might be staying longer. So let me show you a few things I have that I would definitely pack if I went back to Curaçao. All right, I would bring a romper like this to do like athletic activities, hiking, sightseeing. This is actually an Amazon dupe of the Free People Righteous Onesie, and the dupe was so cheap and comes in a ton of colors. I love this romper so much. It's got a keyhole detail in the front, and it has a Ross back. This is a little zippered credit card pocket in the back. The shorts are super flouncy, and it does have built-in underwear. Now on the other end of things, if you want to dress up a little bit more, you've got a really nice meal planned. Let me show you one of my favorite like fun dressier dresses, also from Amazon. And it's kind of difficult to show this one because it's like kind of like, it's almost a 2-piece. So this is probably not going to translate well on screen, but let me see if I can show you the top and the bottom separately. So for the top, you've got like some flouncy short sleeves, and even though this looks kind of small, your whole stomach's not out, just like a strip on the sides. The skirt is flowy and it's midi length. I really wish I could give this dress justice. I love it. I have it in 2 colors, cute and fun for a colorful destination. Let me see if I can do this. That's the best I got. All right, another option would be just like a simple white casual sundress. I almost packed this one, but I ended up going with the blue and pink only, so I left this one at home. But this would be perfect. It's just a nice midi maxi length, and I believe this one is from Quince, so it's super affordable and really good quality. And this would be another good, like, comfortable daytime exploring dress. This is also a Free People dupe from Amazon, and it's a mini dress length with pockets, of course, and it's actually a skirt. So even though it's short, you still are covered. And I have like 4 of these. They're so comfortable. If you're guessing a pattern, yes, as soon as I find one vacation item that I love, I get it in every color and wear it on every vacation. And hey, if you're finding this helpful, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button down below. Got lots more packing guides, more Curaçao, Dutch Caribbean videos, and plenty of tropical travel on the channel. We really appreciate it. It helps our small channel more than you could know. All right, let's talk swimwear. I brought 2 bathing suits and 2 cover-ups on this trip, and I felt like that was perfect. But of course, if you're going for a longer time, you want more photos and different bikinis, then maybe pack 1 or 2 more. It takes up so little space in your suitcase. I think you're fine to add on more bikinis. But let me show you what I brought. In keeping with the colorful Curaçao theme, a bright coral colored bikini from Monday Swim. So this is the Honolulu top by Monday Swim, and this is normally an underwire top, but actually I just bought this for Curaçao. I got to our first beach and the underwire poked out on the side, and David had to do emergency surgery and do like a little seam rip with his keys and pull out both the underwires while we're at the beach. Oh my God, don't let that make you think bad of Monday Swim. I have like 30 of their bikinis. Here's the bottom. This is the Bronte bottom. And for my cover up, I actually have this like 2-piece sarong set that matches from Monday. I have this long length sarong. I think it's called the Saint-Tropez sarong. And then I have the Barcelona tunic, which is just a button-up tunic. And I wear them together, and you can tie this up. And then the next bikini I brought is also from Monday Swim. And this is the Palma bottom, which is a string bikini bottom, and this is the matching Palma top. And yes, this does fit my 36G, believe it or not. I do have a full video review on every Monday Swim top for large busts. So if you are large busted as well and need help with swimwear, I will link that below for you. And for that bright blue bikini, this is my matching cover up. It's the Montego mini dress from, you guessed it, Monday Swim. I love this cover up, and Monday literally never disappoints. except when my underwire came out of that orange top. And that's all I brought for swimwear, but let me show you a few ways you can expand a bit as you're packing. You may want to consider a cover-up that'll do double duty as both a swim cover-up and something you can wear out and about exploring, going to restaurants and all that. And for that case, I would suggest something like this cover-up set from Left on Friday. Excuse the wrinkles, but this is an oversized fit, short sleeve, button-up cover-up. And then it comes with this matching pair of shorts. They're kind of short, but they are fluttery. They give athletic. And of course, I'm always a fan of the built-in underwear. And so if I went back to Curaçao and wore that bikini, I would probably pack this because I could wear this as a cover-up to the beach and go straight to a restaurant, no problem. And this would be great for sightseeing, doing athletic stuff. This is really versatile, so something to consider. Now, like I mentioned, we went for 4 nights. So 2 bikinis, 2 cover-ups was perfect for me. But if I was going for longer, here's what else I would pack. I would bring this bright aqua blue Monday swim tunic. Yes, it's the same tunic as that coral one that I showed you. But with this tunic, I could actually pair 2 bikinis. And with that cover-up, I would do a matching bikini. This is the Monday capri top, which is an underwire large bust top. Love it. And with it, the matching Hanalei bottoms. And then I also have this bikini from Freya that just so happens to match perfectly. This is the Isla Margarita plunge bikini top, and it's a underwire top that really fits like a bra. I love it. And these are the matching high leg Isla Margarita bikini brief bottoms as well. So if you want to add more bikinis to your suitcase, I would just make sure that it's going to coordinate with one of the cover-ups you already have, so you don't have to keep adding cover-up after cover-up after cover-up, etc. All right, next for my shoes, this is super easy. Besides those sneakers, I brought 2 pairs of shoes, and they're both gold. I always bring a pair of flip-flops, and I try to do like a nicer flip-flop rather than the like Old Navy $5 flip-flops because they're more durable, and then you could wear them with your clothes and not look like you're too dressed down. I think these are Havaianas, and I've taken them on dozens of vacations. And then I bring these nicer gold sandals to wear to dinner with my dresses. And these are very, very, very well loved, if you can't tell. They're Lily Pulitzer, and I got them like 7 or 8 years ago, and they're still holding up strong. If you take one thing away from this video, it's that you need water shoes. And I think you will not have a fun time at the beach if you don't bring these. And that's because many of the beaches in Curaçao, especially the local ones, are very shelly and rocky. The only exception to this would be Mambo Beach and Gentile because they're man-made. That's the softer sand. But if you're going beach hopping, you need water shoes. And these are just some water shoes from Amazon that look like sneakers. And honestly, I have been known to wear these as my travel shoe and not wear those separate head sneakers I showed you. So definitely another way you can save some room. Now for accessories, you're definitely gonna want a pair of sunglasses. These are from Quince and they're pretty affordable. I never take my extremely expensive sunglasses on a vacation because then you're like guaranteed to lose it. And if you often lose your sunglasses, maybe bring 2 pairs. And it's hot in Curaçao, the sun is intense. For that reason, I'd recommend like a sun hat or my favorite, a visor. You can get one that is packable, rollable, foldable from Amazon. I've taken this to multiple countries and it's never lost its shape. Love these. And I would bring a ball cap for sure. You can wear these at the pool, the beach, out sightseeing, exploring. I even wear this ball cap with those maxi dresses to make it more casual for sightseeing during the day. And speaking of sightseeing, you can go for a crossbody. I think this is a Lululemon one that I got on Amazon, but it's just super small. It's enough for my phone and my credit cards, and it's perfect for any athletic activities or going out sightseeing. Plus, this is so small, you can easily fit it in your carry-on, so you have your money and everything right at hand. Now, I do not bring a purse on any of my trips. I bring this Monday swim bag. This is perfect for being like your purse at nighttime if you're going to a restaurant. And when I stay at resorts where I don't have like big towels or anything to carry to the beach, I use this as my beach bag as well. Now, I didn't have this when I went to Curaçao, but I recently purchased it. And if I went back to Curaçao, I would definitely bring this along. This is a larger structured bag from Monday Swim. It would be a little challenging to pack. I would have this be like half of my suitcase and pack everything inside of it because it is structured. But this would be the perfect beach bag for Curaçao. Because we stayed at boutique hotels in Willemstad and then went beach hopping, we had to carry a lot around with us. So something like this, I could put not only my phone and money, but towels. I could put a couple drinks. Like, I think this would just be easier to go beach hopping on local beaches with, something a little more structured and firm. So yeah, I would leave the beach bag decision down to if you're staying at a resort and like staying at the resort, or if you're going to be doing a lot of running around and beach hopping, then you may want a more sturdy beach bag. All right, now here are some essentials you will not want to forget to pack when you go to Curaçao. And tip, if you're packing carry-on only like us, I would definitely coordinate with anyone else you're traveling with so you're not bringing duplicates, and then you can fit more stuff. Of course, you're going to need your passport, and you'll also need your driver's license if you're planning on renting a car. You'll want to have all of your travel confirmations, booking confirmations together. I like to either print a copy old school or save a PDF version to my phone. Speaking of phones, you're going to want to double check your phone plan. We use AT&T, and we can use AT&T International Day Pass in Curaçao, and it was just like $12 a day per phone for our unlimited talk, text, data, everything. You're going to want some cash in US dollars. The US dollar is widely accepted across Curaçao, so you don't need to exchange necessarily for the local currency. And while we used primarily credit cards during our stay, cash did come in handy for beach chair rentals, souvenirs, and smaller local businesses. Reusable water bottle, because it is safe to drink the water in Curaçao, and the water is very high quality. So you don't need to buy water bottles at the grocery store. Bring a reusable one and fill it up from the tap. And also I'd bring a reusable like grocery bag / tote, because otherwise you may need to buy bags at the grocery stores. And then you're definitely going to need a travel converter adapter. Curaçao does use a mix of electrical outlet types, including type A and B, which is what you see in the US, as well as type F, which is a European style 2-pin, and the voltages can vary, either 127 volt or 220 volt, so make sure you double check your electronics and appliances. We love this one from Amazon and have taken it all over the world. And here's a weird one. We found that many of the smaller boutique hotels did not provide a hairdryer or had one available at the office upon request. It kind of sounds like that's a Dutch thing. So if you plan on washing and drying your hair, then I would definitely reach out to your accommodation and see if they provide it, and then decide if you need to pack one or not. And don't forget to bring any medications and some basic first aid supplies. Now, be sure to check in advance, if you can, what your hotel or accommodation provides. Since we stayed in boutique hotels, toiletries and amenities were very basic and limited. We learned it's kind of a Dutch thing to be frugal, and found this to be true when it comes to toiletries. All right, and here's a couple things that you will absolutely not need in Curaçao. And you will not need heels or wedges. Don't waste the space in your suitcase. Curaçao is a casual sightseeing destination. Even if you're staying at a resort, I just don't think they're fancy enough for heels or wedges. Just get a nice pair of dressy flats. You do not need overly formal outfits. So if you've got some like dressier, nice vacation outfits that you like to wear at an all-inclusive resort or on a cruise, I don't really think you need them in Curaçao. I think you can just pack a couple of nicer casual outfits and be totally fine. And I would say you do not need snorkeling gear. If you're planning to do snorkeling while you're in Curaçao, there are several businesses across the island that you can rent them from. And sometimes they're even available for rent directly on the beach. I would say don't bring a curling iron or a straightener. I found that with the heat and the humidity, my hair would not hold a curl. It just wanted to do what it naturally wanted to do, and you just kind of have to roll with it. So save the room in your luggage and don't bother with those hair tools. Just try to go natural when you're in the tropics. And that is everything I packed for our Curaçao vacation. And honestly, I felt like it was perfect and I wasn't missing anything. So if you have any questions about what to pack or what to wear in Curaçao, leave them in the comments below, and we'd greatly appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button so you can keep up with our tropical travels and travel guides.